Today we are back with Bleach TYBW War. We are finally here with the manga, and before I did state that I was going to read the whole core in one sitting. I'm not going to lie, that would take an eternity. So I think what I'm going to do is each video I'll read 10 chapters, so that'll probably be around like 12 videos. I'm very excited to see the differences between the two. I heard core 1 is fairly similar, while core 2 really changes towards the end. And also, I did see that a core 3 trailer did drop at Jump Fiesta, but I was informed that it is very spoiler heavy. So I think I'm going to pass on it as much as I do want to watch it, but yeah, let's just jump right into it. What's the suture scale? It's currently at category 4. I'm pretty sure this is the disturbance with the hollows, right? Yeah, 102 hollows destroyed, 51 destroyed. They're just trying to fix everything, make everything right. The hollows just keep disappearing at this rate. In a few days, the barrier between here and the material world. I already reported that if you don't have any other intel, then step down. My man was on timing, but hey, he's stressed. Captain, this is the work of a certain party, obviously. The only ones capable of removing hollows from existence itself. Good old Quincy's. Are them and them alone. So he already knew what was going down. Yuki, yeah, my man snoozing. Yes, I wasn't listening. I know that you were completely asleep. How can you be asleep on the first day of a new mission that your senpai is trying to explain so that you could take over for him? So that man's just tight. He's selling him. I was so nervous last night that I didn't get much sleep, so I can't help it. What do you mean you can't help it? You make it seem like you had a choice but to stay awake. I expect no less of you, Kuru Madani Senpai. Shut up and just open them damn eyes of yours. He is not having it. You sure know how to make people mad as usual. Over here, idiot. Damn, slap the shit out of him. I mean, now he's definitely awake. Please don't slap me like that, Shino-san. I have to, or else he won't notice me. I mean, hey, she's standing her ground. Standing on business. Get yourself in gear. You and I are leaving for the mission point this afternoon. I know that, but aren't you scared? My man is soft as hell. God damn. Why would you be scared if you're with me? Okay, she'll protect him. No, it has nothing to do with that. I just heard that the hollow appearance rate in Karakura Town is high, so I just wondered if it's okay for someone like me to go. He's really lacking confidence. Besides, I heard that there is already a really strong Shinigami representative there. What's the point of us going? I mean, come on. Ichigo is there, but I guess that's not really his job. I guess technically it was. Why are you being such a sissy? She is on his head. I mean, I can't even blame her. Like, this dude is just talking about how he's scared. Like, you got big tasks at hand. You can't be thinking that way. They assigned 2 people to the town so they wouldn't have to ask for help of that Shinigami representative unless they absolutely needed it. And you were chosen as the #1 replacement. In other words, someone acknowledged your abilities. Exactly. That's kind of like a praise. Wait, you are, why aren't you proudly sticking out your chest? No, wait, even if they don't acknowledge you yet, this is a perfect chance to show what you're worth. Like, she's saying everything correct right here. Why are you laughing? No, it's just, why aren't you proudly sticking out your chest? Shino-san doesn't have a chest. Not gonna lie, he deserved that, right? Like, he does not have his mind in the game right now. Like, what the hell is he trolling for, bruh? Yeah, he needed one of those to wake himself up. He's still sleeping. Okay, Asgiaro, he's cracking that shit. That's like the hollow spawner, I think. I forgot the name of it. Alright, they pulled up to the scene. What happened to your face, Yuki? Is something wrong with my face? I was born this way. Took a little knuckle sandwich. Really well if you say so. He bought that well. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he just does not care. He just wants to go back in SS and chill. I've done my part then. We work hard at exterminating hollows and don't fight with each other. No more fighting you here, and I'm not trying to use reverse psychology on you. I really mean it. See, like, he just wants to bounce. Alright, let's begin making rounds. They're splitting up. We aren't going around together. Are you nuts? That'd be such a waste of time. There'd be no point of us to be here. Which I understand the reasoning. She just, like, when you have a job at hand, you want to get it done as quickly as possible so you can kick back, you know, relax. Be honest with me, damn it. Don't tell me you're scared. Yeah, I'm scared. Don't get all serious on me. It's pathetic. And she just left him, even though he admitted, you know, he's scary. I'm out of here. Go around on your own and try to straighten yourself out. But I was just being honest, like you said. You're so mean, Shino-san. Clang. Oh my god. Already got ops around the corner. He's running for his life. I found one. Shino-san. And yeah, he is just trying to save his life right now. Play your life. That's all I could say. I need you to make fun of me. Say something like, you sound like you're on an advertising, or you sound like you're advertising a new product or something, Shino-san. I don't know, is he like being degraded? Like, what's up with him? He wants to be made fun of? That's when he like locks in? Okay, we got a full squad of hollows that caught her. God damn. Holy shit. I have to, it's only us here, I have to save her. But he's in shock. And yeah, too late to react, he got bitch slapped. Her hand isn't moving, neither is her body. No way, why? How could one hit do that? Am I gonna die in one hit too? So much blood, he's bleeding out. I mean, I guess this hollow is a reincarnation of Saitama. And the Getsuga Tensho out of nowhere to save the day. Are you the one that's taking over for Emoyama-san? You better get in gear. Once again, the same line, just like Shino said. Get in gear. You need to be more help than him, or else you're just useless. You know, he's keeping a stack. Who are you? Look at that, bro. The art style is beautiful. He looks tough. Kurosaki Ichigo, Shinigami representative. And we got good old Asugiaro lurking around the block. Hi, I'm Yuki. The things in my hair are self-destruct buttons. I have 5, so I could self-destruct 5 times. Stop lying. It sure does feel good to have a nice early bath once in a while. Oi! Why the hell ain't anybody answering when I talk? Love went off to buy shampoo and coffee milk. Then why didn't you answer me, huh? Lisa, oh my god. I don't think I've seen a smile on Hiyori's face. She is always like so moody or arguing with someone. At any rate, I ain't even got a key to the door, so how am I meant to get in like this? Get over here. I believe Hachi's the one with the key. Where's Hachi? He said he felt hot, so he went to the cafe to cool down. Well, of course you're gonna feel hot if you go to the public baths wearing a freaking suit. I mean, that's facts, bro. It gets muggy in suits. Do I smell a Shinigami? Oh, the shadow movement. This was like a little tease. I don't even think this was like anime right here, if I'm not mistaken. The heck is that? Ooh, look at this little transition. Ichigo got that shit on. But goddamn, that man got some stompers on him, bro. Got some clown shoes. Oh shoot, he's sleeping again. Yes sir, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't even say anything. He got that PTSD. If you're awake now, then feel free to leave. I'm back. Who wants some delicious bread? Orihime and her bread. Oh, you finally woke up. That's great. How can you be so confident about the delicious part? Isn't that all the scrap bread that no one wanted to buy? And no people who call it scrap bread aren't having any. Why is Ichigo on her ass? She's just being generous. Come on. I quite agree with you, Orihime, considering you always seem to enjoy the bread she brings the most over everyone. The least you could do is show a little gratitude. That's facts, yeah. Press his ass, bruh. Like, come on, bro. Be gracious. Oh, shut up. And what are the lot of you all doing trapezing into my house without even ringing the doorbell anyway? We ran into Yuzu-chan on our way here. Now why don't you stop blabbering and go fetch us some plates so that we could divide this bread between us? I'm not gonna lie, bro. You cannot be talking to me like that in my house. That's like crazy. Seriously, shut the hell up. What gives you the the right to order me around like that. I mean, yeah, come on. Like, you're in his crib talking crazy. But, I mean, that's like the relationship Yoshida and Ichigo got. I wasn't ordering you about, I was offering advice. See how he tried to, like, switch it up? Try to make it sound like it wasn't that bad. And you would do well to listen. He on his head. Okay, he's like scared right now. You can shut up and all. You're the guy from last night. Man, I thought you were acting pretty oblivious, but you only figure that out right now. And by the way, it wasn't last night, it was the day before. So he's been snoozing for a minute. You've been sound asleep for more than a day. Okay, come on. They going crazy, slicing up the hollows with ease. Shida raining down the arrows. That was a close one, eh, Kurosaki? The hell's that supposed to mean? I wasn't in any danger until you start firing arrows at me. What are you doing here anyway? Here to get in the way? Excuse me? Always bickering, man. Always. But I feel like that kind of shows that they're like, they have a really good bond, you know? When are you going to learn? I've dealt with the worst of the injuries. You should be fine for the moment. I'll be back once we finish up here, okay? And come on. She's not wrong. I remember whenever I forgot what that blonde girl, the blonde Iran card that was with Loli was. She literally got beheaded with a Sero from Grimm. That boy was on menace timing and she brought her back to life. And I think the thing that pissed me off the most, like, I'm pretty sure she healed Loli and the other girl, and Loli still, like, hit her and was still being, like, rude. That shit pissed me off. That was the dumbest shit ever. Oh, whatever. Let's just get this over with. Look how they all posted. They look tough, man. They were incredible. These people eliminated all of those huge hollows in an instant. I mean, I kind of like how we saw, like, okay, like, Yuki and Shino got slammed. It kind of just showed how we win this Bleach, the come up. You know, Ichigo was in the same boat. It just kind of shows, like, the psycho Shinigami, you know? I'd heard rumors, but this representative Shinigami really is stronger than I'd ever imagined. You guys share bread? Yes, sir. You can't eat it like that. Your Gigai's right there, so why don't you get in? He's always being scared. Do you have to scream at every little thing? Why are you getting scared of your own Gigai? I don't have time to be hanging around here. What about Shino-san? Is Shino-san alright? I'm back. I brought the cola you were after. Speak of the devil, she's here. Oh, tearing up a little bit, you know. Missed him. Thank goodness your wounds are all healed. You pathetic idiot. Clothesline out of nowhere. I guess she probably was tearing up because he was sleeping for over a day. So, what kind of layabout sleeps for a whole day after his wounds are totally healed? Wait, Shino-san, you're hurting me. Oh, stop complaining. Let's eat. They're bickering, of course. I'll leave this for him. He seems like the type to like fried mackerel sandwiches. You're just saying that because you don't want to eat it. You know, give him something he doesn't enjoy. Ikaku, have you heard? Of course I've heard. What do you think I'm running for? The people in the district wouldn't just vanish for no reason. I don't know what's going on here, but whoever's behind it has some nerve screwing around in our jurisdiction. So this was like the missing people, I'm pretty sure. Come to think of it, I still haven't asked your name. Very well. A grand entrance for Ozgiaro Ebern. I love like the shading on him. It makes him look like menacing. Then allow me to answer. Ebern. Look at the shock. He did not expect that at all. Look at them. They're all startled. Or would you prefer my full name? Ozgiaro Ebern. Any other questions? And I'm pretty sure in the anime his hair was like a little darker than this. And damn, that eyebrow is creased. It's a damn L, but I guess that's all he was taking, so it's valid. Oh, I don't know who you are, but I think you better get off my bed. Did you notice my hairdo changed? Hurry up, dumbass. Damn, why'd she do her like that? Excuse me, perhaps I might trouble you to say that once more. I don't think I heard you quite correctly. I think you heard me fine. I said I don't know who you are, but you better get off my bed. Don't play with the man in his bed. And, you know, that dude needs to go double down. Like, you know, he stands on business. Also, like, come on. You came in uninvited. Got shoes on his bed. Like, you know, I don't know if you guys have this in your household, but, like, whenever someone walks through the front door, they usually leave their shoes at the door, right? Like, you got them Johns on his fucking bed. That is insane right there. At least leave him at the window. I guess the window's not open yet, technically. I think not. And boom, out of here. Orihime with the alley-oop opening the window. So this does show that he like came in with the shadow technique. And in the anime, I didn't even notice this at first. I remember the comments were all like, oh, Orihime opened the window. And I thought that was the funniest shit ever after reading it. They're making ruckus again. Stop that, brother. Little do they know, they fighting the ops. Who is he? In the wrong car, I would think. It looked like he had a fragment of a hollow mass. At any rate, it'll be a pain if he comes back in here, so I'll take care of him outside. Alright, once we finish this bread, we'll join you. I'll already be done by then. Who exactly was that person? Who knows? She's just stuffing down bread. She could care less. Why would he kick me without warning? Is he some kind of fool? Oi, you got some business with me, right? Come with me and I'll hear you out. I like how in the manga they say oi, bro. Business with you. Do not think so highly of yourself. I should say it is you who wishes to know more about who I might be. Nope, don't care. Now come on. That boy has an ego, bro. Like you not Drake or nothing, bro. Wait. Man, this guy's a pain, and after all that, he's following me anyway. Just like Ashida suggested, it looks like a piece of a hollow mass. So, are you a wrong car? What do you want with me? I hope you're not planning to avenge Aizen or anything. In a wrong car. You acting alone, or did someone send you here? How does it benefit you starting a fight with me? Damn, he is just interrogating him in the air. Me in a wrong car? Oh, I like the lines once again. I also do like these, I don't know what you would call these lines. What is it? I'm no Arankar. Like, it shows like impact. I don't know how to explain it. And then he pulls out that bitch, bro. That big ass weapon. And when we were going into Core 1, or I guess the trailers kind of showed it, but I do like how the Quincy's, I thought they were going to be purely bows and arrows, right? But they got diverse range of weapons, which I think is dope. And they were ready. You know, they had 1,000 years to get ready for this war. They took out the most important things of SS and Shinigami. The bankai and how to get into Soul Society. With the shadow movement, they could counter, get in, get out. I mean, they planned really well, bro. Like, Core 1, Core 2, they really have been handling them. Even though, I guess Core 2, you could say, SS has definitely, you know, showed some more fight in them. Something the matter? Do you not recognize this from somewhere? Kurosaki Ichigo. He's just heckling him right now. Okay, so we're back in the district. There really isn't anyone here. There were still a few people left when we received the report. I guess this means the situation is still getting worse. They ran away. I mean, would you want to hang around in a place where people just disappeared? The research institute would have been able to track them and we would have gotten use of it. Third seat, so he's coming to bring some info. I've searched high and low in every direction, but I couldn't find so much as a single child. So the whole village has been spirited away. How mysterious. It's like a ghost story. Don't be stupid like hell. We're gonna accept that worthless explanation like that. Excuse me, what? You found something else? There's something I'd like you to look at. And all the footsteps. These footprints. They all come together in this spot and then just stop. It's all, it seems to indicate that rather than moving somewhere of their own accord, they gathered in this one spot and got abducted. Are you seeing what I'm seeing, Yumi? These footprints are all either barefoot or working sandals. This isn't the work of a hollow or an outside enemy. The people of this village were abducted by their own fellow villagers. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure this was the work of Mayuri. But I think we will get that explanation hopefully in the future. What does that mean? That's what we're here to find out. Get searching. There may be more clues around. That concludes the report from the 11th and 9th Divisions. Yama time, the infiltration. I see next from the 10th Division. The fucking ops are here, bruh. Who goes there? Look how they all posted up. You know, various shapes and sizes. Didn't reveal the identity or nothing. Just fully masked up and cloaked out. What an introduction, man. Our greetings to you. I mean, hey, at least they show a little respect. Gave him a little greeting. But they're still hoes. You must be Yamamoto, Captain Commander of Gotai 13. We are here to declare war. Damn. Question, there's a fashionable character in Bleach who made himself even more fashionable for the new arc. Who is the supreme king of fashion? Answer me. I'm not gonna lie, it's Ichigo. That boy always got that shit on, bruh. Look at that. Speaking of the devil, bruh. He got that shit on, little hoodie and all. I must say, I'm quite impressed. I'm quite surprised. It would be to think that oh my god, I can't speak. To think that this office, the personal quarters of Gotai's 13 Captain Commander himself, would be so easy to infiltrate. They call a body here with ease. Do you not feel that you might do well to put a little more consideration in your security measures? No need for that. I'm here. What better security can there be, bruh? He's the GOAT, bruh. I miss him so much. I see. That hubris will be your undoing. Yamamoto. That man's sending beams at Ichigo. But, you know, he's slicing them down. Easy block. What is that just now? I've seen that cross before. It looks like the necklace that Shida wears. Is it the same thing? In which case, does that mean this guy is Quincy? But he's clearly wearing a mask as well. Only a wrong car should have a mask like that. And yeah, bruh, he just unloading. What's wrong, Kurosaki Ichigo? Is dodging all you could do? Is that really the extent of your strength? Something's wrong. He just keeps on trying to provoke me. So he can see that he's like heckling him a little bit. If I didn't know no better, I'd say you don't stand a chance at me without using your bankai. I mean, Ichigo, like, he knows what's up. I don't know who he is. I don't know why he's attacking me. There's nothing else for it. I'll give him what he wants. And he fell for the bait. And look at that face. That boy got a little horny here in that bond, bruh. I remember, I'm pretty sure this was my thumbnail for episode 1, the 1,000 Year Blood War right here too. Alas, this is the end, Kurosaki Ichigo. Your bankai ends here. Man, just seeing this, it was just absurd because I remember thinking like, yo, if the Shinigami lose their bankai, what could they do? That's like the max potential they hold, you feel me? So, you know, a lot of questions arise, but, you know, they all got answered as the core went on. What is that? Look at that, bro. The shit was so sick. Like, the animation was beautiful. Like, just reading this, I'm so excited for Core 3, dude. Melt. Mir e Wolken, Wolken e Reagan, Reagan e Nibble, Skitberry. I'm saying all that. Sea to the clouds, clouds to the rain, rain to the mist. That with form to that unseeable, we rejoice and lay down our goblets. Alright. Okay, so he's feeling that shit. Yeah, he's still in pain. Breaks that bitch with ease, bruh. Something light for the MC. Getsuga? Tensho! Okay, so, you know, when in doubt, just throw against a good Tensho and it will save the day. Impossible. How? He doesn't know about that shit, bro. Oh my god. This scene was brutal. I'm pretty sure the trailer, like, showed this shit. Because I remember, yeah, the trailer one definitely showed Chojuro getting staked to the wall. Or getting hit by an arrow. And this is brutal. Like, Chojuro's biggest op is Kubo. You know, I remember when I was watching Bleach, like Soul Society arc, we saw Chojuro. I thought he was gonna be cold as hell. You know, lieutenant of the head captain. He's gotta be hella nice. But he just got bitched. Literally in Soul Society arc, Ichigo came in with the robe and he got slammed. Like, why is, like, young Ichigo slamming a lieutenant of his age? You feel me? And then, like, this is just brutal. Stake to the wall. Like, come on, bro. He just got hoed the whole show. Yeah, man, he got battered. Mourn him not, rather you should praise him. He has shown the path that you all must follow, which is to say, a futile struggle with all your might, followed by despair and death. In 5 days, society will be annihilated at the hands of the Wandenreich. Wow. Yeah, just what an introduction to the war, and damn, bro, what a sacrifice in Chojo. Then we got Footstep. I'm pretty sure this is the end of episode 1 right here. In 5 days, Soul Society. Okay, we read that part. And then that man, he was fucking on timing. He said, hey, you can't be doing all that shit. Your eyes, they hold many questions. You wish to ask who we are, and yet you have already realized that we will give no answer to that question. It should not be so difficult for you to deduce the answer for yourself. Farewell. Hold it! The flames, man! He was not standing for all that shit they did to my boy Chojuro. And they got away with the shadow movement. It was just kind of introduction to everything. You know, they didn't know what to expect. And they just got out of there quickly. Like I was saying before, you know, that shadow technique helped them out heavily. They got away. The Ryatsu has already vanished from Soul Society. They must have some means of bypassing the protective barrier completely. Miro, Chojuro, on 1 HP. There's something important I must tell you. Those fiends, they have the power to erase a Shinigami's bankai. Dude, look at the reaction. Because, like, bro, a bankai, like I was saying, it's like the top potential Shinigami holds. You know, biggest factor. Yeah, Asgiaro, he felt that bitch. That Getsuga. Yeah, it hits hard, bro. It hits like a Ford F-150 right there. Why does the Shinigami's bankai not disappear? Bankai disappear. Explain yourself. I remember this. Dude, it was just such a sexy ass scene, bro. Flash steps behind him, has the Zanpakuto by his neck. So fire, bro. I wasn't all that interested in you to begin with, but in the past 5 minutes, I found a hell of a lot of questions to ask. You better come with me. And then the shadow technique. He gets bailed out here. Don't you worry, this shadow will only conceal those who have been chosen. And I remember someone said, remember this line, but I guess you could say like, conceal those who have been chosen. So I don't know if that goes all the way to like the royal guard we saw, like the chosen force. But now that I'm thinking about it, so we saw at the very end of Court 2, Senjumaru has, pretty sure, the royal guard, Ashida and Yugram in that bankai. Do we potentially see escape with this shadow technique? Or maybe that one ability that got Yuaba out the womb. Let's see. I think it's gotta be something with the shadow though. We'll see. He vanished. What kind of method of movement was that? I remember seeing the shadow movement for the first time. I thought it was so sick, bro. It was so cool. It wasn't the same as Arankar's Garganta. And, you know, we got a little image of Wandenreich. And I first thought Wandenreich was in Hueco Mundo just based off, like, the gray sky in the back. But, you know, we figured out that it was, like, in the shadows and all. Here we got this guy. I forgot about him. Iban. How admirable of you to await me with your head bowed. Like, this guy got an ego for what? From the state you are in, I can only presume that you took some manner of rash action in attempt to curry favor, but I might just find it in my heart to forgive you. Like, who are you to talk, bruh? That's why you got your... I'm not even gonna say it yet. Dumbass, like, I bow for you. Hey, I like that out of you. Press this motherfucker. Excuse me, who exactly do you think you are? Enough. Off with his arm. Fuck him, bruh. Honestly, how many times do I have to tell you I will not tolerate no petty bickering in my presence? I like how your boss just a shadow, just darkness in the throne. Conflict does not please me. Motherfucker, what are you doing with this war? Is that not conflict? Now let me hear your reports in the name of peace. Yeah, I also found it funny, like, at the start, how he's always talking about peace, but like he's like, we're having bloodbaths because of the conflict you're causing. But like, I guess in Core 2 we saw like what his world, what he wants is peace, you know. And he did not look like this in the anime. That motherfucker had a thick ass mustache, and I can't believe I didn't realize this was old man until the very last episode after it got revealed, right? Like, all that was changed was the goddamn stash. Like, if it was like this, I would have picked up on it. And the anime also did a good job in not showing old man for a long time. But, like, you know that disguise with the glasses, the fake nose, and the mustache? That's literally what I fell for. I feel like a damn imbecile, bro. Peace with the good old medallion. No need to push yourself, looters. It must be painful for you to pull yourself up, right, with those wounds. I give you permission to lay as you are while you address me. As you wish. Although, if you're not going to sit, I suppose you have no need to those legs. Just hitting him while he's down, bruh. You jest, of course. Your humble servant looters would not presume such unthinkable arrogance to address your majesty while lying disrespectfully prostrate on the ground. Look at him, bruh. Calm little smile. I see you, may begin your report, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to stutter now. It's getting bad. I'm an L reader. He's awfully late. Late? Who's late? Bro, he's stuffing his mouth with bread, bro. They eating good. Kurosaki, of course. And besides, when are you gonna go and help him? No need for that. The enemy's Ryatsu has disappeared. At any rate, there's no way Kurosaki would lose to a guy like that. I had no intention of helping him from the start. Damn, yo. Wow, that's fun. I was going to help him. See, Sato's still a real one. There's something amusing, Orihime. Oh, well, I was just thinking, how nice is that you're getting along with Ichigo so well. I like that about you, Ishida. What? I would appreciate if you would not tease me like that with such ridiculous claims. My man, come on. Of course, as much as he tries to act like he hates Ichigo, come on. They got like one of the best bonds here. Welcome home, Kurosaki-kun. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt, but... where's that weird sound coming from? Sorry, it's my Denrei Shinki. Hold on, that voice. I'm sorry if it's strange. I have Shino-san's humming as my ringtone. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that is a bit weird. What the hell? Like, when did he even get that? I knew it. When the hell did you record that? Oh, don't be like that. Personally, I think the that's coming up is the best part. She's getting a little embarrassed. Answer the damn call. Ooh, he took another ass whooping. Hello, this is Yuki. Yes, that's right. Yes. What? But what? I see. Yes. Okay. Of course. Yes, that will be, yes. What is it? You'll have to excuse me, Ichigo. I've been ordered to return to SS at once. It's for a funeral. It seems that Lieutenant Shojuro of the 1st Division has passed away. R.I.P. to the GOAT, man. Listen carefully. I'm going to make this brief, to the point. I don't want to hear any questions. I'm not going to repeat myself. 57 minutes ago, the 1st Division main office was infiltrated by a total of 7 unidentified intruders. They left within 5 minutes. 1 Shinigami death was confirmed. During this infiltration, the captain commander was unharmed. During the same period, another intrusion took place. Oh my god, they embodied a battle which lasted 182 seconds, 3 minutes, which took out 116 Shinigami. Oh my. Shojuro suffered a grave wound during this battle and was then somehow transported to the 1st Division's main office, where he passed away. Furthermore, due to all the death of witnesses involved, the number of intruders involved in this conflict is uncertain, but judging from the Ryatsu readings detected at the site, this was most likely the work of a lone intruder. Damn! A one-man army. The means by this which these intruders entered and left society is unknown. So just kind of giving them like catch up, you know. Look at the sunset, it's beautiful. I can't relax like this. I'll go patrol the area for a bit. I might be biased. I suspect the reason why Yuki, an ordinary soldier, was given such a thorough rundown of the situation was because the higher ups of society were aware that you're with him. In other words, they wanted him to like kind of hear what he was talking about. I dare say it won't be long before your assistance is called upon. True. But right now, there's nothing we could do to help. So yeah, you know, now they just gotta wait for that call. And then this is the introduction to Nell once again. That boy in shock. Super acceleration. I'm not gonna lie, she did not have to do all of that, bruh. She literally took the wind out of Ichigo. Whoa, why you think this is any way to greet a friend you haven't seen in a while? Ichigo. It's terrible, Ichigo. You gotta help Ichigo. Huecomundo is taken over. 5 days, you say? Yes, sir. This should be a fully sufficient period for both our forces, society, to prepare for this coming battle. You speak of the future, Your Majesty. You said something similar 2 days ago when you reported back from your... I'm not even going to try to say that. On the boundary encroachment levels, you claimed that presuming a continuation of the current situation, the balance of souls between society and the human world, would collapse within the near future. I clearly recall your words. Looters Freegan, do you consider yourself a prophet? He on his ass. Answer me. I asked you a question. Are you a prophet? Looters free. He's on his head. No, I'm not. Then why do you speak of the distant future? I wish to hear of the present. Off with his head. He said, I don't want to hear about the past when I took a goddamn ass whooping. I don't want to hear about the future. I want to hear about what we could do now to defeat good old SS. Eberron. Yes, Your Majesty. You know he's shitting himself after seeing that. I see nothing in your action that warrants either praise or rebuke. You were effective in delaying Kurosaki Ichigo, that is all. Thank you, Your Majesty. Your role is now over. May you become a foundation stone for peace. This is just a better saying for you're a fucking pawn. Damn, bruh. I mean, to be fair, like, Eberron, he did a lot, you know. He did hold off Ichigo, and he tested the bankai thing on him. I mean, clearly it didn't work, but at least he attempted it. Are you sure that was wise? How so? I was under the impression that Arrancar soldiers who need no training in combat were a valuable asset to our forces. I don't care. You don't care, bruh. For every Aranka I lose, I can always recruit many more. So yeah, like, he does not care about them at all. And Halabel, prisoner of war. I feel so bad for her. Not only did she get hoed by Aizen in the very end, now she's a prisoner of war. Like, she was running Hueco Mundo. Like, bro, she does not deserve this. Like, she needs justice, bro. I hope they come and save her. She does not deserve any of this. Hueco Mundo is now my domain. It is nothing more than a foundation stone for my invasion of SS. You know, just another, you know, stepping stone forward to taking down Soul Society. And I'm not gonna lie, since, you know, they have Hueco Mundo unlocks, you know, we saw a fight in Soul Society, and now the Royal Palace. Hueco Mundo's still on that list, bro. I want to see a fight there so bad, especially now that it has like kind of like that gloomy dark glow. Dude, a fight would hit in there. Hueco Mundo's what? What are you talking about now? What do you mean Hueco Mundo was defeated? Super acceleration. Good old Pesce. I went to all the effort of hiding my presence until the moment of attack, and you still managed to evade. Very impressive, Kurosaki Ichigo. He's just keeping him on his heels. But of course, I cannot expect you to identify me from just my lower body. I don't know why he is bricked, bruh. Why is he bricked here? Oh my god, and he hits him. Oh yeah, he wilded him, bruh. Yes, I know who you are, Pesce. What the hell was that about? Just when I was trying to listen to Nell's important message about Hueco Mundo being in trouble. Precisely, Kurosaki Ichigo. This is precisely why I'm here. Don't point your butt at me. Yo, he was always in this position, bruh. Like, I feel like this is just common for him. He's a little bit sus, I can't lie. Hueco Mundo has been defeated. Yeah, I already heard that part. The Crimson Cremation. Sasuke Chodoro Tadaoki was a Shinigami worthy of becoming a captain. According to these records, he had mastered the art of bankai before the likes of Shunsui and Ukitake were even born. Like, this man's old as fuck. And yet, since the founding of Gotai 13, he has never once used that ability in the presence of others. So, his first time using the bankai was right there against the Quincy's. Not all Captain Class Shinigami can be men of character. Even among those who had heard of Chodoro's capabilities, some looked down upon him with scorn. As a lieutenant who was of no use in battle, little better than a ordinary sea officer, they violated him. I mean, they just thought he was shit, belittled him and all. And I do love how Byakuya is the one giving the speech, very sophisticated character. Beautiful voice, he just has a way with words. So I think him giving the speech is just more than perfect. And he's just very elegant. However, no matter how others may have thought of him, Chodoro remained a proud and upstanding lieutenant to the very end. What is more, though many captains came and went, at times some captain posts were left empty, and he did not, go there. Chodoro never filled those positions and refused to take up those positions of acting captain that Hisagi and Kira occupied up until recently. All of this stemmed from his fierce and unwavering loyalty. True, that loyalty, it lasted long, Of course, like, he's been, Yama's right-hand man for so long, but also his friend, So, like, I mean, come on. Yama saw him grow up. Chodoro had a sworn oath to support Yamamoto as his lieutenant for as long as they both lived. Motherfucker, bro. All you could say is he is a real ass dude. Nothing more, nothing less. A few days ago, that man used his bankai in battle for the first time and lost his life. It's just unfortunate, bro. He finally used it, and of course they had a countermeasure for it. He was just a sacrifice. It's sad. Young as we all are, we cannot hope to imagine the grief that our Captain Commander feels now. And he's hurting. Usually, like, Yama, he holds it down. He doesn't show, like, any emotion, but you could tell he was hurting. Lost a friend. Not only that, like, you know, lieutenant friend. And, like, he watched him grow up, bro. It's just heartbreaking. Light the flame. That is, rest in peace to good old Chojo. Sorry about this, calling you all out here so suddenly. Don't worry about it. But Ichigo, is it really true? Hueco Mundo really has. What if that's supposed to mean giant guy you don't believe when Nell saith? Is that it, huh? That's not what hang on, do you even remember me? No, that's fucked, bro. She forgot about Sada. Is the truth. With Baragon Sama and Stark Sama gone, the task of ruling Hueco Mundo fell to Harabel Sama. Man, I still am sad that Stark died, bro. Like, you know damn well if Shunsui didn't have to kill him, if they were on opposing sides, they would be best friends. They're both laid back, chilled. I could just see them drinking a good old beer together, man. But out of nowhere, Harabel Sama was suddenly defeated by a mysterious group of intruders, and they took her away. So they're just kind of giving a catch up to them. And the greatest problem, as far as we're concerned, is that they have abducted Donda. They got Donda too. Kurosaki-kun. I doubt. Yo, I heard that like in the manga, she doesn't say Kurosaki-kun that much. But she kind of, I guess like this is like relevant. But like, I guess they said like her saying it a lot was kind of filler, where she kind of like spammed it, you know. I doubt there's much point of asking. You're going to save him, right? I must apologize, but I cannot join you at this time. And I think, you know, Ashida kind of realized like the war at hand. You know, it's Quincy's versus Shinigami, and him working along the Shinigami is just not a position he should be in. So he said, like, I need to, you know, kind of figure out more about this whole topic, look at the history and all. I get it. The Quincy exists to destroy hollows after all, right? I figured that was what you were going to say, but I thought I better ask it anyway, or else you'd only complain later. Why you? Hey, don't worry. The rest of us can manage just fine without you. This sounds like a lot of fun. Good old Urahara, bro. I'm very excited to see him in court, too. I can't wait to see the bankai, bro. Urahara is such a cool character. And if I'm going to be real, we really never saw this man fight. I feel like the most we saw him fight was in the filler, the Regai arc, right? I feel like that's the most I've seen him fight. We also did see him fight against like Hogyoku Aizen, but that was like literally like 2 minutes, bro. I can't wait to see the potential of this fucking smart ass dude, bro. I'm excited. This is brutal. You got Osgio's body over here, his head, medallion, damn. It's Eber's medallion, the signs that has been used, and yet it has not captured Ichigo's bankai. I see, as I suspected, special measures will have to be taken with that one. So they know Ichigo's special case, especially, you know, Yhwach knows that. We already had suspicions, but it is a valuable step to have them confirmed. So even a hasty fool can prove useful at times. It's just sad, bro, seeing him talk like that. But it, you know, he was just a pawn in his eyes, and even with like some of the Sterns, we kind of saw that, like with the robot. I forgot what his name was, and Kang Do, bro. They got hoed. They just look like fucking pawns at the end of the day. Contact as you wish, your majesty. Keep moving forward, don't stand. Okay, so they're just kind of ordering him around. Osgiaro, the little mural, bro. Fuck, he got hoed. And he did everything perfectly too. How'd you show up at my house with such good timing anyway? Oh, isn't it obvious I was waiting outside your window for the perfect moment, of course. I love Urahara. Just kidding. To think about it, you can hardly expect me not to notice to a wrong car plummeting out of Hueco Mundo, besides which your little battle earlier and the developments in society were more than enough to put me much on guard. You know, Urahara knows everything that's happening. You might think he doesn't, but he does. You must have noticed, surely, to some degree, at least, Kurosaki-san. All of these occurrences are connected. Something quite out of the ordinary is happening. And we're here. Come on, look at the squad pulling up to Hueco Mundo. We're up in Diki. Oh, she just can't say Sky. Yeah, this is par for the course with Urahara-san's entrances. Why? I'm flattered you noticed. We're gonna fall. Okay, Orihime saved them. What is it? I'm not sure. I thought I heard voices, but don't be ridiculous. Everyone who was around those parts is either here or now dead. You're just hearing things, if you say so. And that was a big ass mistake. Look at this motherfucker with his big ass jaw, bruh. He fucking sold, bruh. Mr. Clean looking ass. It looks like we have been noticed. Seriously, after all that ruckus we made? Oh, we haven't been saying. Lucky for us, our foes were simpletons. How can you talk when I'm holding your mouth shut? That's not my mouth, it's my protuber. I don't even know what the fuck that says. Besides, why are you holding my mouth shut when I hadn't even said anything yet? That's quite rude. He knows his dumbass is gonna say something loud and get him caught. The reason they didn't come back this way, even after hearing the noise, was because that they know that there are no living hollows or Rancor remaining in these parts. Yeah, they completely took out all of them. They did not care one bit. It's no good. They really aren't any survivors anywhere. I doubt it. This is how they do things, you know, they're just brutal. But this is like war. I'm gonna say it, bro. You know, like, we've seen Espada, like they were Spanish. Germany. Nazis, bro. Like, I don't know what to say, bro. They're brutal. It allows them to burn up even the rocks and sand. Okay, so like kind of like little blue flames they got. Okay, so we're just getting some explanations. They're divided into groups. Those will be taken. Those will be killed. So they just gotta save good old Donda. That's the biggest thing at hand. We're gonna save Donda in the end. What does it matter how many others we save along the way? I suppose that makes sense. And yeah, he's gunning it. Dear me, does it even cross his mind that the people he's trying to save were his enemies up until that not long ago? I mean, yeah, he's right. I forgot about it. The Rancors were the ops at one point. Oh, he understands, alright, and I think you do too. You know that Ichigo's the kind of guy who doesn't care about any of that. Isn't that why you and Nell came here in the first place? You felt sure without a shadow of doubt that Ichigo would sort things out somehow, right? Okay, so they all moving. And the intro to Kilge OP, bro. He was like the leader of Hueco Mundo. That dude did not fucking play, bro. General Hunt Commander Kilge OP, bro. Line up, all of you. Stand with your backs against the wall. Hurry up, unless you want me to open 2 or 3 new holes in your worthless body. Why does this kind of look like Ganju, bro? Kind of looks like Ganju, bro, with like a little flow. Looks like that one's their leader. Hey, are we really gonna do this? I don't think it's a good idea, you idiot. Even if we don't do anything, they're just gonna kill us. Exactly. Alright, everyone, silence. It's time for the big hollow and Rancor selection contest to begin. This contest will determine whether you live or die. Starting from the rightmost end. Okay, he's just kind of explaining how it works. So, as long as we join... Okay, he did not even get to fucking finish that shit, bruh. Stake down right away. Anyone who does not understand, take a good hard look, because this is how your life will be ending. Yeah, they are just brutal. And this is Loli in them, right? Captain Cut. A little slow, I think. Try crying Captain a little sooner next time. How very odd. We confiscate all of their swords. We make sure. So, yeah, someone didn't do their damn job. Loli and Menoli is her name. Soldier to Lord Aizen. You know, they are Aizen meat riders. Ride or dies right here. Anything for Aizen-sama. If you think we're going to be defeated by a bunch of petty minions like you, you've got another thing coming. And yeah, he definitely humbled them real quick. Jeez. Deal with them, yes sir. Do you want them dead? Our orders from His Majesty are to bring any courageous fools. So yeah, willing to use them. So I suppose this only stands to reason, Commander. I thought I told you not to over... Oh, and the this. And who, pray tell... And who, pray tell, are you? And then we have the Tres Bestias pull up once again. They holding it down for Harabel. You got the... You got the nerve to badmouth Harabel-sama, yet you don't even know who we are? I guess you're ignorant as well as worthless. I guess there's nothing for it. Go on, you two introduce yourselves. Since when do we take orders from you? Of course, nothing has changed. They still argue all the time. Don't get carried away. There, Apache, or else I'll murder you. She looks jacked, bro. Like, look at that shit. Abs, Quadzilla. She was in the fucking weight room. Okay, here's an argument. Who the hell do you think you're gonna murder? Gorilla Woman is fucking insane. Who the hell else would I be talking about? You monkey. Oh my god, bro. Just sees him as a mammal. I guess a human's a mammal too. What the fuck am I talking about? As you can see, my two primitive companions seem to be busy with their little arguments, so I will take care of you myself, Mr. Captain. Sung-san, you little... I mean, hey, she was just doing something because he was just over here watching an argument go down. She had to say something. What's that? It sounds like someone's getting things started without us. Okay, a little fill-in. They're the free fraction that directly serve under Harabel-sama. They're super strong, and she got like a list. It's like she got braces or something. And super scary and worth it. And worth of all. They're so beastly. I need to stop. That they're always fighting viciously, even among each other. They're too crazy for with. If they're here now, the enemy might as well be destroyed. Okay, she covering his eyes. I remember that. I can't see where I'm going, idiot Kurosaki-kun. I think they might notice us if we keep making all that noise. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Were you just talking about me, Melioros? Yeah, and they were slicing. They were cooking. You ought to be able to see I wasn't saying a damn word. Is there something wrong with your ears? Like, come on, this is not the time. Come on, too. How long do you intend to keep on arguing? If all you're gonna do is get in the way, then then why don't you go and do it somewhere else? What the heck are these people? These rookies are getting whooped, bro. They don't even know what the hell is hitting them. These people are incredibly strong. Please order a temporary retreat. Allow me to offer you one piece of advice. Surrender immediately. They were saying a retreat. He said, fuck that. I need you guys to surrender. This is my territory now. You gotta deal with me, you know. You gotta pass through me first type shit. You ladies are strong, incredibly strong. You can become highly valuable assets in His Majesty, our King's forces, which is why I would very much prefer to have you surrender rather than having to kill you. Come on now, surrender and become our allies. If you do, then you will be able to join our beloved Harabel in serving His Majesty. There can be no greater happiness than for any of you now or ever. Like, holy shit, bro. Like, how does fucking Yuaba's meat taste? Damn. What the hell do you take us for, you four-eyed monkey? Damn. Would you refrain from taking us lightly? Like, they are pissed because he is talking crazy. He sees them as like little ants. Oh dear, does this mean a breakdown from negotiations? How very disappointing. How very disappointing. This concludes my full report. The recent rebel army invasion. Okay, so a good old meeting. Quick. Very good, Akon. You may stand down. Yes, sir. Now then. Our little band of invading Ryoka, well, we seem to be calling them the rebel army, and they refer to themselves as Wandenreich. Yes, either way, the invasion and the recent hollow disappearance incidents are quite clearly connected. I'm sure all our clever captains have worked this out by now. Their true identity is the Quincy. Ooh, I love this shot of all the reactions from the Shinigami captains. Look at the side eyes we see, and man, there's no way to know how they survived or expanded their forces, but there are 2 points of which we must take careful note. Firstly, that they have some means of bypassing through the barrier. Secondly, if we are to believe the dying words of Lieutenant Chojuro, have some means of sealing bankai, all that. That's enough. I think we have done quite enough sharing of information. The only thing I want from you now is the location of their stronghold. That dude Yama trying to just take care of business, you know? Get all that shit out of the way. Just let's go fuck him up. You know, look how pissed he is. He wants to get back for Chodro. That I'm afraid I have yet to determine. I see, then we have no means of launching an offensive. Captains of Gotai 13, your orders are to prepare for battle. The vanguard of the rebel army declared that the battle would take place in 5 days, but we cannot take these villains at the word. They could be planning a surprise attack. Make all the necessary preparations for battle without a moment's delay. We will not allow these rebels to catch us unprepared a second time. You know, like, what do they say? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, you know? Well, is that it? Okay, so they're pulling up to the scene, and bam! Kyuge whooped that ass. He literally fucking trio wiped, which is crazy because he even said, like, you're strong, you know, you guys don't want to do this, I recommend you surrender. He really told him, like, hey, you guys can't really hang with me, and look at that, bruh. Look at that. That's crazy because they were strong as fuck. Oh my. Next up is a Shinigami. Look at that smirk, bruh. He's just trying to have fun, bruh. I certainly have a lot of visitors today. That dude is not amused. Calm down already. You're getting all antsy isn't going to make the meeting end any quicker. True, right? Well, yes. Even so, the situation is crucial. How can you honestly expect me to be calm? Excuse me. While we're waiting for the captains to finish their meeting, there's a little something that's been bothering me. Do you mind? Lieutenant Kira. I was under the impression that the recent string of incidents, the rebel army invasion, the mass elimination of hollows, and the mysterious disappearances in the district were all connected to one thing. But in the end, according to the 12th Division's report, while the first two incidents are connected, the disappearances in the district are being treated as a simple upset amongst the populace. Has been called off. This is spy. Okay, so why everything is just getting called off? They're not really thinking of the disappearance too much. It doesn't sit right with me. That's why I want to ask now, while I have the opportunity to address all of my fellow lieutenants together, is there anyone here who has taken part in the investigation further afield, the District 50? What exactly? So he's kind of saying like someone on our side of SS did it. Baldy and Yumi from our squad went to District 64 in the report, same as everyone else. Yeah, the footsteps, all that. That's not what I'm asking. I want to know exactly what kind of footprints they found. Bare feet and sandals. You know, they're people. What's the big deal? There's been plenty of research carried out into the population strata and Urukongai. In the areas beyond this, oh my god, this motherfucker's talking so much. Oh, this is reflected in the clothing. Okay. And all the research has been carried over the past 550 years. Wearing sandals anywhere. Okay. In other words, the only sandal footprints that should be in the district are belonging to Shinigami. So they're saying like it's Shinigami that did this shit. I knew there was something strange about all of this. So he's basically like saying something's fishy is going up, and he's kind of like showing his claims to back it up. What exactly is Captain hiding from us? Lieutenant Mayuri. I do not know. Mayuri-sama has not provided me with any information about this matter. I intend to report this to Yama. Please do as you wish. I'm certain that Mayuri would never do anything without a good reason. True that. A Shinigami bearing an Arankar upon his shoulder? How very unusual. However, I know exactly who you are, Kurosaki Ichigo. Right, your friend came after me in particular, so I wouldn't be surprised if you knew all about me. Your details were included in the materials that His Majesty distributed to all our numbers, so yeah, Ichigo is Mr. Worldwide. Everyone know him. With noble threat to be eliminated with highest priority. So, you know, it does show some respect on Ichigo. Like, you know, he is one of the special threats. He needs to be taken care of. Man, look at the little leap. What the? That wasn't Shumpo. It isn't Sonita or Fullbring either. It was Hirin Kyaku. So it's like their flash step. The Quincy step, I like to say. Yeah, they're Quincy's. He thought they were Rankar. Good old Quincy's. And then he shows off his little medallion showing like we Quincy's. You're correct. We are the very same Quincy you know so well. But yeah, they're like a little advanced. We know like Ashida's like an OG Quincy. They're kind of like the new gen Quincy's. I'm pretty sure. Or like the advanced, yeah, like new gen. New Quincy's. Yeah. Report. Okay. Noble threat Kurosaki Ichigo has infiltrated Hueco Mundo. He is currently engaged in combat with Commander Kyuge OP. Well, time to go. Your Majesty, where are you going? Where am I going? Isn't that obvious? To SS. So he lured Ichigo out of the mix because he knew he was going to be a problem. He could still use bankai. You know, we already saw stealing Ichigo's is hard. So let's say he did go to SS, it would have been a helping hand, but it still would have been a defeat, honestly. But yeah, he knew this was the perfect opportunity, you know. Lured Ichigo out of there. Perfect time to strike. I don't know why that boy has come to Hueco Mundo, but if he's fighting Kyuge, that should keep him occupied for a short while. I can think of no better opportunity to bring Soul Society to its knees. Send word to the Stern Ritter. The Wandenreich invasion of the Soul Society begins immediately. He looks hard, bro, with the long ass cape. I don't even think he had the black cape, bro. This was also another hint that he was old man. He didn't have all that shit, bro. You're correct. I did indeed mobilize members of the 12th Division without authorization in order to correct the imbalance of souls by eliminating 28,000 citizens. So it was him, bro. 28,000 bodies. Jeez. Why did you request permission if the situation was critical? The operation could have been properly authorized. If the situation were to escalate beyond critical while I was waiting for permission to begin, I would have truly had no way to take responsibility for the outcome. I mean, he did help with the balance, so low-key it is a W, but like took a lot of innocence out of the picture, which is kind of sad. If the Research Institute had been swifter to report this situation and prepare a solution, then this outcome could have been avoided entirely. That is not true. So, we're just seeing a clash. Mayuri's literally standing on his ground against Yama, the captain. I mean, that's what I like about Mayuri. He doesn't care who you are, bro. He will speak his mind. I, for my part, anticipated this eventually from the moment Quincy Ashida invaded SS as a Ryoka. And I think you'll find I made my concerns known. Is it you who disregarded my concerns as baseless? The responsibility for the current situation lies entirely with you, Captain Commander, for your failure 1,000 years ago. Because you couldn't kill that man to eliminate that man when you had the chance. Look at the eyes, bro. That's when he fucked up, bro, and it cost him his fucking life. Damn, brother. Damn. I mean, now that I'm actually looking at it more, like, Yama dying, like, had to happen. Just because, like, oh, you had the opportunity 1,000 years ago, well, like, now you're not making out alive. You know what I mean? Of course, I don't know, bro. Of course you don't want to see Yama die, bro. But I understand it, bro. Because Yama, like, every time he came to the screen, he literally, like, came with a bang, brother. Calling all Stir Ritter by order of the king, one of the 5 notable threats. Yes, special threat Ichigo. He's just giving a report that he's fighting him. The Wandenreich assault on Soul Society begins immediately. And this is where they are all suited up, about to go through the door, stand on business in SS. We're on the mark, what's wrong? Don't tell me you're finished already. Zanpakuto, now that's weird. I could have sworn Ashida said the only weapon Quincy's used is bows. That's what I was thinking too, but they were throwing some crazy shit. Yeah, I like these like little impact marks showing like the motion happening, So they throwing down. Oh my god, I remember this when he just fucking tossed a nail to Orihime. Like, damn, man. He had no care, but he was like, okay, that was probably the safest. Even though it was a crazy toss, like, then she's not in the crossfire. I see. So you are able to avoid, deflect, and even hurl back my healing P-field with your bare hands. I feel quite ashamed at the indecency of my techniques. I didn't know that your Quincy arrows had weird names like that, but don't you worry, yours were still a fair bit more powerful than Ishida's, though I guess I haven't seen his face for a minute now. When you say Ishida, would you be referring to Ishida Uryu? So you're familiar with him too? You say that Ishida's Hylian P-field are less powerful than my own. How strange. That cannot be possibly true. Okay, hearing this, Ishida is definitely going to be the strongest Quincy we see behind Yuaba. I think. Okay, I want to... okay. I want to say it goes like Yuaba, Ishida, and then Yugrum, and then Royal Guard. But it could be low-key go like Yuaba, Yugrum, then Ishida, Royal Guard. But I also feel like I'm underestimating the Royal Guard. So, but I do think like Okay, it's gotta be Ishida because he's the successor. That says a shit ton. Like, successor, bro. Yeah, Ishida's definitely 2. Like, yeah, but even him saying this, like, it shows that Ishida's on a completely different level that we don't know about. What's that supposed to mean? Speech is silver, silence is golden. That is a domer right there, man. A little bar. I remember him saying that bullshit. I appear to be, I talk too much, it would seem. That I'll have more to report to His Majesty after this battle than I anticipated. And just who is His Majesty that you keep on going on about? There's no need for me to answer. I've just received orders from His Majesty to defeat you at all costs here with all my strength. In other words, you are going to die here today. I dare say you have already heard tell of the power I'm about to use. You may know it by the name Quincy Let's Steal. Oh, I like the little shot with Ichigo here, Kyuuge with the shots of their eyes. Then we see that shit. I remember seeing this Volstan dig, bro. This was so sick. Just the blue light going in the air, bro. It was just glowing off his face and everything. It was beautiful. Beautiful, man. And yeah, bro, he got that fucking shit on, bro. Like, look at the fucking clogs. He opium, bro. He got the fucking Rick Owens on. But allow me to inform you of its proper name. The form is known as the Quincy Volstandig. Hurry up, we must hurry. It looks like they are fighting with tremendous intensity. And one thing that I think is really cool about Volstandig is you hear the church bells ring as it's activated. Like, that is such a cool little touch that they added. Okay, so they did get Donda. Of course, Urahara, that boy's been in the weight room if he's carrying his fat ass. This is all your fault for being so heavy and hiding underneath all that sand. Ow, that hurt. Okay, so we're just seeing a scuffle of Shinigami running around. And it is about time for the Quincy's to invade. Look at this motherfucker hiding in the sand. So, that is chapters 480 through 490. We will read 490 through 500 in the next episode. But, I mean, so far it looks like you were saying, or like all of you guys were saying, Core 1's fairly similar. Of course, there was some stuff that was cut out, but I mean, I just like seeing the panels, just seeing how, you know, everything was. Of course, in my point of view, I prefer to see everything animated because it's just hard for me to visualize a fight going down. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know, I'm just not good at visualizing what is happening in these panels. Of course, I could tell, like, okay, Ichigo and Kyuuge are fighting, but I just can't imagine how it's going down. Like, oh, fucking Ichigo flash steps behind Asgiaro, puts a bankai to his neck, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, I love seeing everything animated, and yeah, once again, I am very excited for Core 3. Please, I'm not gonna lie, someone try to convince me to watch Core 3 trailer. Please tell me why I should watch it and say fuck the spoilers, bro. But like, knowing me, I can act like a dumbass, not look at it too deeply, but I know it's gonna be in my mind. I'm gonna just think about things like, oh, how did this happen? How did that happen? You know, I can't actually dissect it, or I'll probably like figure out more than I should. You know what I mean? I guess. Until next time when we read the manga later, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll catch all of you in the next one. Peace out.